Nice to have you clapping, lad. Anyway, you know, Lisa, she's been here before.
Hi. How are you?
Breakfast radio.
Letters.
And letters, all right, I'll tell you what the letters are. They utterly repulse me. The bigger they are, the worse they are. But even the small ones make me turn away in utter disgust. What are you doing?
I was just checking if you've got any, because that's what it's about. It's about, Matt, you don't have any. Good. Great.
Man boobs.
Man boobs.
Terrific. Everyone, I'm glad you're on the show tonight, huh? Yeah, just what I needed.
Keep doing it. I'll do it for the next letter.
Just to perk me
man
up.
boobs, but I just want to feel you anyway.
Everyone is warning me against it. They say...
Man boobs, don't do it.
They say it can't possibly work out. What are they talking about?
Well, they're talking about, look, long-distance love.
Have you ever done that?
Never. I can barely get a boyfriend, nevertheless one was over there. Do you know what I'm saying? Jesus.
OK, is that because they all cheat? It's a standard design fault of all men?
It's true. It's
Is it?
true. I must have cheat on me written across my forehead.
I'm not a cheater.
No, you're
I've
not
never been a cheater. I'm a man. When we come back, a terrific panel, Lisa, and lots of fun. Don't go away.
And
Sweat
boobs.
South, 20 man boob.
Not a problem, big or small, would a miracle be nice? Our motley crew is back, churning out advice. You might even laugh a bit in the following half hour. Park your backside on the couch, cause baby it's time for Sweet and Sour. Right here on Sweet and Sour.
Pour some sugar on there, baby.
It's time for Sweet and Sour.
How's about some chili?
It's time for Sweet and Sour.
And you're still a monarchist. Welcome to Sweet and Sour, everyone. Gary Mitchell with you for the next half hour. A terrific crew. We've already started having fun. First up tonight, he's gone back to work, but he's in to tell us about it. Lukey's here. Hello, mate. How are you?
Well, you mentioned I'm back at work. I'm not so great, but it's good to be here.
It's all right. It's okay. We're not keeping you up.
No, I'm getting by.
The routine, you're kicking back in. It's all okay.
It's true. Still sleepless nights with the bub at home, but it's all good.
All right, that's fine. Good to have you back here, mate. A little bit of a reprieve from babysitting and all those sort of duties.
True.
Mel's at home looking after the little bub?
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay. Who's looking after Isabella, though?
She's just drinking in the house by herself, having a good time.
How old's Isabella?
She's 2 now.
She's
she's
two.
She's preparing dinner. I gave her a list and said I'd like this for tea and I'd like it when I get home.
We'll have her on the panel next week as well, all right?
Well, no, it's nice to see Luke because I thought, you know, if he ever decides to go into radio, we could have done like the Lisa and Lukey show.
It's true.
I don't know.
It's got a catchy ring to it.
I like it. I like it a lot.
He's been there, done that. All right. Hello, Danny.
Hey, Mitch.
How are you, mate?
Good to be back.
We loved you on the show a few weeks ago, and you're
Thank
back to
you.
do another song for us at the end of the show.
Yeah, at the end, yeah.
Terrific,
Really fantastic.
terrific. Great to have you here. And Simon, welcome back, mate.
How are you?
I'm all right.
That's good.
Looking sharp as always.
Of course.
Now, a few weeks ago you had Man About Town as your title
I
at the
did.
bottom.
I did.
And are you still about town?
Around about, yeah.
Around about?
More on the fringes these days, actually, because of what happened previously.
And what title did you use for yourself tonight? Just your career title?
Yeah, I think I just had lawyer. Yeah, so I can't.
Were you allowed to ask what sort of lawyer you were?
Mostly civil litigation, commercial transactions, and construction.
You reckon you're going to be able to help on the letters tonight then?
But no, well, no, because I'm under the lawyer title, so I'll just be very staid.
Very mundane. All right,
Representing
here we
the
go,
profession.
Simon. They'll tell us. They'll send us the emails. They actually like you. They like you a lot. No, they send in the emails. Mitch and panellists, they utterly repulse me. The bigger they are, the worse they are. But even the small ones make me turn away in utter disgust. I grew up in a household where all the men, 3 brothers and a dad, were all fit and virile, manly specimens. Now I find myself feeling awkward with my new boyfriend when he takes off his shirt because he has these massive, effeminate man boobs. I went out with him for 3 months and we became really close before we took a winter stroll along the beach and he decided to sun himself and remove his shirt. After 3 months.
Well, they're massive. How could you not notice even on
Man! And there they were, 2 puppies that would easily overflow into a C cup. I burst out laughing and had the good sense to laugh at his chest and joke about it rather than to show how shocked I was. But I'm not getting past this. I hate to think that I'm so superficial, but it really revolts me. Is it bad form to suggest that he be the one in this relationship to get a boob job? And to answer the question on all the panellists' minds, yes, they're bigger than mine. That wasn't on my mind. Was that on your mind, Lise?
Oh, no, look, I've only got a couple of
That's
things to
Cindy
say
from
on this.
Carlton as well.
Hi, Cindy, how are
Victoria.
you? Look, if a girl wants to grab boobs, then she should become a lesbian. Okay, that's all there is to it. Girls who grab boobs are lesbians. And can we get a close-up? Can the camera come in close? These are the only boobs that you should have, and they're on a chick. Boobs on a chick.
On a chick.
No, dump him. No, dump him.
He might be beautiful, they might be in love, but dump him.
No.
She can't get past it.
No.
You don't like a bloke with man
No,
boobs?
absolutely no.
No?
No.
No?
I mean, look at you, Gary. You're a fine specimen of a man. Look at Lukey over here, another fine specimen of a man. Look at Simon over there. He's a lawyer. So, no, we don't. We say no to man boobs.
Lukey, you got mates who've got man boobs?
I think Lisa's been a little harsh straight off because it seems like it's a big deal. But let's say their relationship gets more serious. Let's say they eventually have a child together. Suddenly, big benefit, 3 a.m. baby crying. She's not going to be complaining when he can get up and breastfeed.
Oh, good.
Suddenly,
Okay, I see.
everything's coming up Lisa all of a
Double the
sudden.
expense of cabbage leaves, though.
That's true.
Double what? Double
The
the...
expense in cabbage leaves.
Oh, okay. So, not an issue for you?
I don't think so.
Look at the positive side of life. Is that what you're telling me?
But look at all these handsome Hollywood men that have got the man boobs.
Who's the handsome Hollywood men?
John
who've got-
Goodman's, Michael Moore's. What lady doesn't want him?
Oh my God.
Does Michael Moore turn you on?
No. Oh,
You must be the only
gross.
woman.
I'd rather feel my own boobs.
Do you like men with boobs?
No, I don't.
No?
That's not
Not a
something I
turn
go for. No, not really.
Not a turn on. Oh, all right. Well, what do you suggest to Cindy of Carlton in Victoria, who's stuck with a bloke who's really lovely? I want to ask a question. Wouldn't you have expected to see your partner's chest 3 months into a relationship, though?
For sure, for sure.
Do you think he might have been actually hiding them?
it.
Because
Yes, definitely. But how would he be hiding it? Like with Michael,
Haven't you guys
with
seen
motorcycle jackets or something? Because you
I
can't
know,
really hide it
stock
with
it
a
up.
normal shirt.
maybe it was winter.
Maybe,
Because then, you know, after 3 months they went for a walk on the beach and all that sort of... I don't know, I'm guessing, but I don't know how you'd hide them. Gosh, I don't know, but you don't like them.
Maybe they should go on runs together.
Hang on, would you be as ruthless as Lisa and say dump him?
No, I wouldn't dump him.
But
Give
what
him
would
a
you do?
chance. He might lose like them. He
Can
might
you lose them? Can you lose man boobs? I don't know whether you can lose them. Simon, you an expert in this area?
Yes, I am an expert in man boobs. I was a much larger man myself once and did have a fine pair of breasts. But no, look, Cindy, first of all, hello. Secondly, I'm really sorry if you've got such small boobs. Speak up and they're bigger than...
She did say that.
It's the obvious
Yeah,
comment.
she
I can't
did.
believe anyone
Here's a
didn't
bigger.
go there before me. But no, look, I'm with Mitch on this one. How could you not notice? You're saying they're a C-cup size and you didn't know until he took his shirt off. Was he wearing a girdle? Were they flattened out? Clearly, you had to have known, Cindy. You've been lying to yourself, and you actually saw them naked for the first time. Went, oh God, I can't do it anymore. Well, sucked in. You should.
3 months.
Yeah, you can't hide man boobs of that size.
3 months.
You just can't.
Can I ask a question of all the panel? 3 months, is that an exceptionally long time not to have seen the chest of
I
your
think
partner?
it's a long time to not be, in the boudoir after that stage of
Intimate.
the relationship.
Maybe they're a
For our
chaste
younger audience
couple.
members, that's getting you freaky.
Maybe they're a chaste couple.
Super, chaste Catholic. They don't do that kind of thing until a few months down the track.
Oh no, we do it with the priest then.
3 months?
3 months is still a long time. I think the longest I ever had was a girl who said, I won't have sex until we've had at least 4 meals together. I said, that's a good rule. I said, and I respect your convictions and I'd love to take you out for breakfast, lunch, dinner and supper later on today. Let's make it happen.
I had a very similar one. I had a girl who said to me, I won't have sex until you leave.
We're going to keep chatting, but when we come back, we're going to be talking about whether it's a holiday romance or the love of your life and whether one can turn into the other. Don't go away. Interesting conversation when we come back. It's out. Well, welcome back to Sweet and Sour, and if you'd like to send us a letter and have it discussed by this mob or future mobs, send it to the address that's on your screen right now. Well, hopefully it will be, and it's letters@sweetandsour.net.au. It'll land here, and if we discuss it, we're going to send you to the movies, and the movie we're sending you to, courtesy of the very pregnant Natalie Cameron, is In Time, starring, who did we say?
Justin Timberlake.
Justin Timberlake. Have you seen it?
No. I'm tempted to. I've heard good things.
I think Justin Bieber's seen it.
Here we go. Hello, Sweet and Sour panellists. Everyone is warning me against it. They say it can't possibly work out. We've even agreed that it's possibly going to fail, but we just can't stop wanting to see each other, even though we live on opposite sides of the continent. We met when we were both on a Kentucky trip in Europe. It was my first and his fifth. I fell in love with him at first sight when I saw him chatting to a group of girls on our bus. They all found him charming and good looking too. Then he turned to look up and he spotted me smiling at him. We've been practically inseparable ever since. After Europe, we stayed in London for a few weeks and fell further in love. Then his holiday ended and he had to fly home to Brisbane, and I had to fly home eventually to Perth. He's visited me twice in 3 months and I visited him 4 times because it's easier for me to get away from work. So it's intense when we're together, and then when we are apart, we pine for each other. My sister says to hold out. If he really wants me, he'll come to Perth. So that's what I'm doing so far anyway. Whenever I mention to him moving to Perth, he always tells me that he would if he could get work transferred, but his company doesn't have an office in Perth. Is it too early for me to pack up and move there, or should I stick to my sister's advice and wait for him in Perth? As everyone else tells me, it's just a holiday romance that can't go the distance when tested. Felice of Cottesloe in WA writes, Simon, you're first up on this one, mate.
Oh, excellent.
Hang on, ever had a long one? Long distance one.
Oh, I was going to say I wish. No, I've not done the long distance one. I did have a friend though who did a long distance one. It ended tragically, but yeah, we don't need to go there. But yeah, it was very sad the way it ended for him. No, like literally very tragically.
Oh,
yeah, she died. Just after coming here, they had a long distance relationship for 9 years.
She came here to be with him.
Came here 4 days before they were about to go on their honeymoon. I went over best man at the wedding, and he went to work one day and came home, and yeah.
Well, that's just killed the
Not
tone
happy yet.
of this show.
Thank
Thank you so much, Simon, for sharing that with us.
It's a tragic story, but no, what I was going to say though was the Kentucky tour, the only form of legal sex tourism. He's been on 5 Kentucky tours. That should say something to you. I hope you're having safe sex.
Say a lot.
You know, we've agreed that it's possibly going to fail. Do you know what century we're living in? I mean, I have some colleagues who make very good money out of all the failed marriages. It is going to fail. They all fail. I'm a little bit bitter about marriage myself, I must say, but no, it is going to fail. And
Going to fail. So she doesn't
There's
move?
no reason not to try. There's no reason not to try.
She could be an exception.
It's better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all. So go for it. Have fun. Enjoy
Simon's a true romantic.
Yeah, and FIFO, fly in, fly out. Get a job, I don't know, as a kitchen hand in a mine site. You'll probably
lots
earn
of
more than
couples
most
do
people anyway.
Lots of couples. All right, Danny.
I think she's in love. She's writing to us, so obviously she's not.
She's worried.
She's worried.
She's worried. That's why she's
not
writing to us.
100% sure that he's gonna come visit her. I think, yeah, she should let him chase her.
Sit on her eggs here.
Yeah, exactly.
Let
She
him
should
come
wait.
over. Let him prove himself.
That's right.
Okay. Hard to get, this one says. All right. Hard to get?
Well, yeah, I don't know. I think that it's, first of all, it is impressive that she's formed a relationship on Kentucky, because the only thing I got on Kentucky was alcohol poisoning. So that's something. But I think that, you know, long distance relationships can work. I was in a long distance relationship once, and it was
How
pretty
long
good.
did it last?
Well, the judge's restraining order was about 9 months, so that was the only reason it was long distance. It was 500 metres away from her at all times, but you know, it lasted for a while. We've got a court date pending, we'll see.
Lise, can it last? Can it go the
I
distance?
just want to say to Felice, because Cottesloe is a really nice suburb in Perth, isn't it? You know, so she's obviously a private
She's a
school
bit
girl.
la-di-da.
Correct. So she's used to seeing private
She
school
might be
boys.
flirting with a mate.
Oh, no, what? No. I mean, it's Cottesloe, darling, and her name's Felice. Anyway, so she's used to seeing private school boys, and so she's used to being treated like dirt. So what I want to say is, Felice, get a grip and dump this guy. He's never coming to Perth. And when he does come over, he's only coming to shag you. And do you know what? Felice is probably gorgeous, blonde, thin, with an alcoholic problem and no self-esteem. So, no, don't see a guy who's done 5
I think you're talking about Felice's mum.
Really? Felice's mum.
Cottesloe
Felice,
mum,
no, give it
No,
up. No.
no.
You can do way better, girlfriend. I'm like,
To
oh,
give her a
God.
little
You
bit,
are.
to give her a little bit of hope, does she play hard to get?
No, forget about
Flag him. Too
Flag
hard.
him completely. It's over.
If she does that and all of a sudden he says, but I'm coming over next week, what does she say?
No, She needs to leave the
But
state.
she will say yes.
And
She
she's
will
got
say
the
yes.
money. She could probably fly anywhere in the world for Lisa.
I'm sorry,
honestly.
Gary, but White Oprah has spoken.
Yeah. Girlfriend, you can do better.
Are you a private girls' school?
Yeah, that's
educated?
why I know.
Oh,
Yeah, that's why I know.
so lots of your mates would.
Oh, they were waiting around for ages for those private school boys. Rubbish.
No good?
Get rid of them, no.
No, hang on, we'll take a quick vote as well. Who reckons you should hang out and do the romantic thing? All right, raise your right hand.
Yeah.
Me too.
Well,
Oh, my
I've-
I
God.
don't think she's that serious
Live in
about it.
hope. Live in hope. 3 of us are romantic. These 2 are just.
I think along the
heartless.
lines of get it on.
No,
but-
do you know why? Because Lukey and I worked in radio, and we're the most cynical people in the
We're
world.
jaded.
We
We're
are
bitter.
so jaded. We're angry.
No hope.
No hope. None.
There's that anger.
Counts for
Felice,
television side of it.
don't get a job in radio. Follow your heart, sweetheart. When we come back, it's a design fault in men, she writes. They all cheat. I don't think so. We'll see what the boys have got to say. We'll see how the girls argue. When we come back, Sweet and Sour, don't go away. See you then.
Well, I'd have to say, Sweet and Sour and Gary Mitchell remind me a little bit of a Kim Kardashian marriage. Short, tacky, and really not worth watching.
Don't have to worry about it. Welcome back to Sweet and Sour. Straight into it. Dear Mitch and guests, they all cheat. It's just a standard design fault of all men. I don't know why I'm so angry, having found all the telltale signs that he's having an affair. The taking to wearing cologne, the hidden second phone, the late night work meetings that really don't take place, the phone calls at home that don't have anyone on the other end. I know what he's doing. I just have such a cluttered and non-objective mind at the moment. I don't know how I can come out a winner in all of this. Should I cut it off?
Against that, that's illegal.
That's vicious. Do I confront him but say goodness knows what? Do I say nothing but slowly poison him? Do I take a lover myself? Do I do nothing because it will all pass? Do I play Mother Teresa and tell him that I know and forgive him anyway? What the hell do I do here? We've been married for 18 years and have 2 teenage girls. Why do men cheat? Why do we women marry these pigs, knowing they are just going to stray? Where is the how-to book on what to do once you know he's cheating? It comes to us from Barbara of Clovelly in New South Wales. We're going straight to our youngest panel member. Danny, do you think all men cheat?
No, I don't think so. And
Wisdom from such a young age.
well, I've got a naive point of view, but I think women cheat as well. It's not just men.
Of course
So
they do.
We just don't hear about it as much.
Yeah, you do. You do. You really do.
At the pub.
So what do you tell this woman then? Just back off? Everybody cheats
I
if
think
there's something wrong in your relationship.
Yeah, she's been a bit harsh on him. I
All
think,
right.
yeah, she should back off a little bit.
Now, the title of the song that you're going to sing for us shortly is Make Me Move.
Yeah, make me move.
Make Me Move. So is that what...
Is that a segue into this?
Well, you know, it might be what he's trying to do to her. He's having an affair and he wants her to move and whatever. But how
Step
about
away.
we excuse you so you can go and
Yes,
set up?
I'm going to do my
and
real job.
Do your bit and we'll finish our show tonight with
Thank you
your
for
performance.
having me. Thank you.
Great to have you here. All right. Good luck.
Thank you.
And Simon, we'll go to you while Danny's setting up.
Yeah, look, I mean, obviously as a male, I'm insulted, Barbara. You know, you clearly, but you know, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. You have said that you've got a non-objective mind, and by calling all of us males pigs and we all cheat, clearly you're not being objective here. But look, I think it's a bit sad, really. From the stuff you've said in your first paragraph, hidden second phone, late night work things that aren't actually work things, there's a good chance he is cheating on you. And it's terrible that it's happening after 18 years of marriage, but it could be as a result of, you know, the fact that you two don't talk openly about what excites you and what you want to do and what you'd like to do, and maybe you guys need to be a bit more honest with each other about what goes on in the boudoir.
A how-to book.
A how-to book.
A how-to book she wants. What to do once you know
Yeah,
she's
look,
cheating.
Barbara.
Hang on, has anybody cheated on you?
Oh, God, everyone's cheated on me. Barbara, look, everybody cheats, Barbara. But what I want to tell you to do, because you're not sure what, get a private detective, okay? And unless he's cheating with one of your teenage daughter's friends, I think it's quite recoverable.
Oh, really?
What do you think, Lukey?
Lukey, come on in, mate. Recoverable.
Well, I got to tell you, I spoke to Samuel L. Jackson once before I got married, and I said, what's the trick to having a good marriage? And he said, just picture, anytime you're going to get with another woman, picture half of your possessions going. And I got to tell you, that's not much of a deterrent to me because this is literally how it will go.
That'll turn you off.
Here's 200 grams of frozen mints, and here's disc 2 of Saved by the Bell, the new class season 4. That's all I got. That's all I got.
That's why not all men cheat. There you go. We know what's at stake. We've got to go. Lukey, terrific to have you.
Thanks for having me.
Lise?
Yes, great. Thanks for being here.
We'll hear you in the morning.
Yeah, love it. Love it all.
All right, darling. Son?
Always a pleasure, Mitch.
Always good to have you as well. We're going to cross straight over to Danni, who's going to perform for us a song, Make Me Move. Good night, Australia. Bye-bye.
Sip champagne out of paper cups and dance all night till the sun comes up. And oh, it was such fun, so let's get married in Spain. We drove all night to get to the desert, just in time to see the sunrise. And oh, I'll never forget it. Let's get married in Spain. Let's dance before the night is through. Let's dance before the night is through. Let's dance before the night is through. And oh, you make me move anytime, night or noon. Click my heels to that tune, yeah. And oh, you make me move anytime, night or noon. You know I just wanna be with you, 'cause you got me singing da 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 da. Da 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 da. He's got telescope eyes that cut me deep like a knife, and fireflies fall upon his strides. So let's get married in Spain. I was still waiting there out on his swing set. He said, honey, are you ready yet? Oh, let's get married in spring. Oh, let's dance before the night is through. Let's dance before the night is through. Oh, let's dance before the night is through. And oh, you make me move anytime, night or noon. Pick my heels to that tune, yeah. And oh, you make me move anytime, night or noon. You know I just wanna be with you, 'cause you got me singing da 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 da. Oh yeah, Willy Wonka said, we are the music makers, we are the dreamers of dreams. So can I have you? Can I have you? I only wanna be with you, and oh, you make me move. And I just wanna be with you. And oh, you make me move anytime, night or noon. You know I just wanna be with you, 'cause you got me singing, can I have you? And can